Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
This is Jim from Rochester. I thought maybe there'd be a move in one direction. Hasn't happened. I'm beginning to think that Mr. Stefanski could care less about the Cleveland Browns or the city of Cleveland. Otherwise, he would have at least hired a new offensive coordinator to head in another direction. I do not think he has the skills to be a head coach. He's arrogant, and all he cares about is running that rinky-dink offense that goes absolutely nowhere. He needs to finally say to himself, let me hire an offensive coordinator, and I will try to be the head coach. I don't even believe he can do that. Okay, have a great weekend. See you guys.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Tyler, the reason Kevin Stefanski got the head coaching job is because of his ability to design an offense. I don't see him hiring an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, when you brought Alex Van Pelt here with Kevin Stefanski, the one thing Alex Van Pelt was known for is being a quarterback coach. That's why, Aaron Rodgers had one of his best years with Alex Van Pelt as quarterback coach. Baker Mayfield had a really good year with Alex Van Pelt being heavily involved in as his quarterback coach before Drew Petzing took over and took that job. But if you look at Kevin Stefanski, he still has a winning record as Browns head coach, and I know you can base a lot of that off of just 2020. But when's the last time we were at least able to say that? Kevin Stefanski is seriously a really good offensive mind, and I know a lot of people question that, but the reality is if fans would have NFL Plus and watch the old 22 where you can see the game from a different level, there are many times that whether there's a hole open for the running back to run through, or let's say Deshaun Watson misses a pass that was wide open. There are a lot of things that schematically are open and players are not executing. Now, against the Ravens, you could argue that Stefanski could have made that game easier on DTR, but again, game script had a lot to do with that. So that's pretty harsh to say about Kevin Stefanski. I think given all the circumstances he's dealt with in his 4 years as head coach, he's actually done a pretty admirable job. Now, again, the expectations for him, were pretty low, just given the Browns' history with head coaches since coming back in 1999. But at the same time, I think Kevin Stefanski has done a really good job of just stabilizing the ship of the Cleveland Browns and making them, him and Andrew Berry have made this franchise really relevant again and really turned them into a contender here in the last couple of years. So, and I think Stefanski deserves credit for being a part of that. A lot of criticism there, but at the same time, there's a lot that he's done for this organization that has really benefited the Browns.
Yeah, and again, you got to find a way to make the offense work without Nick Chubb and assuming Deshaun Watson is healthy with Deshaun Watson. We haven't seen that other than in the Titans game.